Hello everyone, it is May, oh my gosh, I already forgot, May 23rd, it's around noontime. This is another garden update. It's been a while since the last one. This is my new Samsung S20 FE 5G, that's what it's called. Um, I think Samsung videos have that stabilization thing where it's like, it moves in slow motion when I do that, so if you get motion sickness from that, I'm sorry. I've watched back the videos. I don't know what to do. I turn off video stabilization. I turn on video stabilization. This is the jalapeno plant. This is the habanada that died after giving me like 5 of those tiny orange thingies. The jalapeno plant, it's still doing well. It's been drying out here and there, so there's like these bits of flowers and stuff and leaves that dry out. It's because I don't come over here to this section of the house very often. But when I do, shoot, I get all the ones that look like they're done growing, and then pick off all the red ones as well, and pick off all the dead dying flowers that didn't pollinate itself, because peppers are self-pollinating, so, or this specific type is, not all of them are. Okay, let's go outside. Since it's May, it's already starting to hit like 80s, almost 90s. I move all my plants to this side of the house. I need to move that glass table right here. That's gonna need another pair of hands, so I can't do that by myself. This is a plastic table, it's nice and fine. This is my mint. It's been doing really bad, so I cut all of it off. I saw a video recently where someone just like cut it down to the base, and they grow back because of the runners, because mint is pretty amazing. I did not do that. I cut them down to that much, and then I just put it back on top as like soil cover so it can protect the evaporation, whatever it's called. Oh, there's a tiny mosquito looking bug right there. These are cosmos. So you can see there's so much yellow pollen just on the petals. Should I? Yeah. Okay, I didn't touch it. Seashell Cosmo, it's so tiny. I've been, this one has like this weird white powdery stuff on the leaves. I think it's called like powdery mildew or something. I'm not sure. For my Cosmos, I've been doing that, the Hydra thing where you cut it and it splits into two. As you can see, it's very effective. So I'm gonna do that with this plant soonish. This one, I think these are snapdragons. I can't remember. There's a lot of interplantings in my pots now. This time, like this year, I decided to do that. There are just single plant pots, but there are also a lot of interplantings. I think that's a coxcomb. I don't know what that is. The green onions, I've been harvesting like crazy. We have a huge Tupperware box of cut up green onions. Yeah, so these are snapdragons. I think there's a caterpillar because there's black poop seeds on the leaves right there. These look like basil for some reason, but I know it's not. Here's some more green onions. Nasturtium, my sugar snap peas are all dying, so petunias. These petunias are growing straight up instead of unlike that one, which is trailing. Here's a regular Cosmo. Cilantro, I think. Yeah, the leaf shape turns very similar to the carrot one, which is right here. Once they start bolting, these flowers are super cute. Here's more cilantro. Yeah, you see these leaf shapes are like fatter, and then these ones get like skinnier, so it's closer to a carrot leaf. I think I have rats or squirrels or something coming by to eating my carrots tops. So I don't know how many of these will survive. I've just been cutting the stems off and then I've been doing a lot of like crop covers, just like throwing everything back. Strawberries are doing really well for some reason. They're not June berry, they're ever bearing, because you know, I've had strawberries all year, like one or two. These are like the curly leaves, the large lettuce leaves, basils. Excuse me. More carrots. This bucket of carrot is doing fine. It's not getting eaten as much as this one. Like, this one's getting super decimated. These are my beets. It's also getting eaten. You can see lots of bites taken out of it. I'm letting it, you know, do whatever it wants. These are also beets. I think, yeah, there's a radish right here. A lot of my radishes are bolting, so the leaves started getting spiky, and the stems of the leaves as well, and it hurts to touch. I need gloves. This is a coxcomb bucket. You can see the red one. I don't know if you can see. I can't see my screen right now. I think this is an orange one. I haven't got too many orange ones. This one's different. It's like pinkish, and also it has a different structure. Here's a petunia. Yeah, my petunias are growing straight up. Oh no! This is a zinnia. It looks like it's already dying, but it just opened like the other day. This is a definitely... Oh my gosh, that's a radish flower? That's so cool. Yeah, this is radish. Radish, beets, coxcomb, petunia. This is a sunflower. It's looks like it's about to. Yeah, this is really sad for my sugar snap peas. It's still growing. Like, this is fresh. But I've been leaving these on, and there's like webbing all over it. This is my... Yeah, I've been really depressed lately, so I haven't been really taking care of my plants. These are the tiny green onions. This is Swiss chard, but it looks like bok choy, but like a more triangle tip leaf. Here are my Swiss chard, which are bolting, but like look how pretty and huge the leaves are. This one's not bolting, that one is. Once you see it doing this, like weird knots and stuff, it means it's bolting. But if they're all still coming straight out like celery, it means they're fine. My, what do you call them, nasturtiums? Yeah, I just left them alone now. I used to deadhead them, like take off the dead flowers. I stopped doing that. All my lettuce have bolted. There were 2 green ones in here, and I just plucked both of them out. Left the stem in, even though they've bolted, just to see what's going on. And then I made a huge, giant bowl of salad and ate it by myself. Here's another sugar snap pea, also dying. It's been really like, it's really crunchy. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these plants. I don't really care right now. My purple bell pepper plants, the 3 I have been doing really well. I've been giving them away, like I've been giving like people 15 bell peppers at a time, even though they're only this big. But you know, it's nice and fresh. It's like super crunchy when you cut into it. My mom actually complained that it was too crunchy. It's like, it's too hard to like manage because you gotta like, it bounces back a little. I was like, okay. This is my beautiful coleus that's been doing well. I still love it when it turns hot pink. That's when it gets more light, versus when it doesn't get as much light and it's not as hot pink. That wasn't a good example, but you know. Seedlings. Oh, finally a sunrise bumblebee. That's new. Coxcomb. I had 1 lettuce I transplanted into the green vertical thingy. I forgot what it's called already. Yellow pear. Those 2 are zinnias. That one's got webbing all over it. This one's doing okay-ish. Yeah, this thing grew really fast. It was like that size and it grew that big in like 2-3 days. This is my beautiful Thai pepper, also doing very well. I've been drying a bunch of peppers indoors. Yep, bell pepper plant. This one's not producing as many. That one had like 8. And then this is a Sweet 100 my friend gave to me as a transplant, and it grew really fast the second I put it into this. Just like the next day it was, oh look, it's already starting to fruit. Oh yeah, there's a few bunches everywhere. Yeah, it's like growing runners like crazy. I'm just letting it grow whatever, and I'm like tying it up. This is the largest stake that I have. I might put 2 more stakes here and just like let it grow like a trident. This one's my tall coleus. These are my 2 green onions that I'm letting flower. These are called alliums. If you play Minecraft, it's the light purple flower. That's really cute. Yeah, this is the tall bell pepper plant. It's got a lot of little bitty babies. This is my lemon basil that I moved over here. It still smells like lemon ricola. Another bell pepper plant. This is the one that has the bell peppers that grow in bunches. I think this one's brown instead of purple. It turns kind of reddish and then it turns brown or purple. Purple basil, it's doing well. I can't find the plant tag, but you know, I've been growing it since last year and it's, you know, still alive. So that's great. Let's go over there. I don't know where the dog is. I think he's inside right now. This is really funny. Last year, like early last year, I buried 2 kind of bolted Swiss chards and they're still alive. And then same with the baby kale. I buried it in here and they're still alive. And that's a succulent my sister gave my mom for Mother's Day last year that we buried in here. it's funny, they still live. This is my leafy greens. They had a huge infestation of aphids, which were gray aphids, which were really gross because when like they move like that, and I reseeded different types of kale. Oh, there's caterpillar poop in those. The other day you could see like this spot right here. Actually, it looks like something sat in that spot and ate around it. I'm not gonna do anything with these. Like, I just like planting stuff. Spinach is the only one that's like being kept away from, and mustard. Animals don't like mustard. This is the bok choy that bolted that I collected seeds from. I don't know if you can see because it's pretty dark. My glasses are really dark. There are a lot of dead aphids. You can see like the carcasses of the drying gray dots of body and stuff. And here's a dragon fruit. 2 cuttings my mom got from her friend, and they're like climbing up that thing. That one's split into 2. This one's growing a lot of side shoots. This one fell down a few times. And then I had to cut that tip recently because it was drying out. This is my Roma tomato. And this coleus looks really gross. It's been producing like 4 or 5 Romas at a time, and I would harvest maybe 1 or 2 when they change color. Oh, that one's getting poked. That's not good. They're really juicy. Like, even I took a bite and they're really, really juicy, which is the point, you know? Sauce tomato. This is the rosemary plant. Like I said before, the gravity thing has worked really, really well. If I haven't said it recently, what you do is basically every time you come outside, you do this with your rosemary. And then these sprigs, they will start growing this way because these will be like this. So all plants, if you notice, most of them, they reach for the sun. So these fingers will start doing that, and then that's how you push it out. And as you can see, it worked because it stayed in one place, like one size, for over a year. And then after I started doing that, it started slowly growing. And then like one day I came outside and it's this size. And I'm like, whoa, here's more green onions because I couldn't fit any in the pots over there. This looks like mint. I'm not going to touch it right now because I don't know. But it could also just be a random weed that flew from somewhere. This is a hole that I dug. And I filled it with 1/3 Miracle-Gro, 1/3 original dirt, which was a mistake because we have clay dirt. And then 1/3 that stuff. Which was also clay dirt plus food scraps. So you can still see this is just straight up clay. Yeah. So that's my garden update. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.